And I'd like to start this program with a short clip from a debate that Gary was a part of, and I invited also the world's leading philosophical atheist for 40 years. His name was Dr. Anthony Flew, all right? And I asked Dr. Flew if he would listen to the historical facts that Gary believed were historical, and I wanted to know if Anthony Flew would accept these facts as being true historical facts. Instead of the 5 that we've been talking about in the debate, Gary presented 12, all right? And I want you to listen to what those 12 are, because we're going to talk about them today, and then I want you to hear what Dr. Anthony Flew said about these historical facts that Dr. Gary Habermas presented. Watch this clip. You talk about the fact that when you were at Michigan State working on your PhD, you were a skeptic yourself, and the fact is the facts brought you to a belief in Jesus. And you have said there are at least 12 historical facts that are virtually agreed by all critical scholars today. I'd like you to let us know what the case is. Start us off tonight.
Well, John, just to name some of those highlights, virtually everybody today thinks that Jesus died due to crucifixion. I mean, John Crossan and others from the Jesus Seminar say that's the most widely known fact in the ancient world. He was buried. He, of course, this event inspired some despair in the disciples. Now, the fact that the tomb was empty is admitted by most scholars, but not as widely admitted as the rest in this list. Probably the single most important fact is that the disciples had experiences that they believed were appearances of the risen Jesus. They were transformed as a result. The resurrection was a central message. They preached in Jerusalem. The church was born. We have some individuals like James and Paul, 2 former skeptics, one a family skeptic, one an outsider who persecuted Christians. And they also came to Christ by experiences that they believed were appearances of the risen Jesus. And by the way, there's a lot of other scholars today in the historical Jesus movement, way far to the left of me, who also start with lists of facts just like this as sort of a common ground from which we can deal with our data.
And if people question these, Gary, from what I understand in your book, is all of these 12, there's a ton of evidence that supports all of these from history, and we can get into that as well.
We could look at any one of them.
Now, Tony, you would agree that these 12 facts are accepted by the scholars?
Yeah.
All right. Now, the question is, we've got these facts. Now, what conclusion do we draw from them?